This is a penguin. Hi there, little explorers. Today, let's meet the adorable penguin. This cute bird lives in cold places like Antarctica, Chile, and South Africa. The penguin loves to eat fish, squid, and tiny shrimp called krill. Even though it cannot fly, it swims super fast in the ocean. A penguin can live about 15 to 20 years. They enjoy sliding on the ice and staying close in big groups called colonies. The penguin is a true champion of the snowy world.
Years ago, in places like Europe, Asia, and North America, an ammonite ate tiny fish and plankton using its tentacles. It could live up to 10 years. These sea creatures had spiral shells and loved floating in warm, shallow water. Can you say ammonite? Great! Ammonites were ancient, twisty, and super cool. This is a blue-ringed octopus. Hey, little ocean explorers, let's meet the blue-ringed octopus, a tiny but very colorful sea animal with bright blue rings on its body. The blue-ringed octopus lives in shallow waters near Australia, Japan, and the Philippines. It eats crabs, shrimp, and small fish, while hiding in rocks and coral. The blue-ringed octopus can live about 2 years and enjoys exploring the seafloor. Isn't the blue-ringed octopus a fascinating and magical creature of the ocean? This is a eagle bird. Hi, Skywatchers! Meet the mighty eagle bird, a strong hunter with sharp eyes and big wings. The eagle bird lives in many countries across the world, from the mountains of America to the forests of Asia and Africa. It enjoys eating fish, rabbits, and other small animals. An eagle bird can live about 20 to 30 years.
This is a anteater. Hi, jungle explorers! The anteater is a funny animal with a very long nose and tongue. You can find an anteater in countries like Brazil, Honduras, and Argentina. This anteater loves to eat ants and termites, licking them up with its sticky tongue. An anteater can live about 14 to 16 years. It enjoys walking slowly through the forest and digging into anthills. Kids remember the anteater because it looks unique, doesn't have teeth, and has the longest tongue ever.
This is a Quiora flavomarginata. Hi, turtle fans! Let's meet the Quiora flavomarginata, also called the yellow-margined box turtle. The Quiora flavomarginata lives in forests and wetlands in countries like China, Taiwan, and Japan. It eats fruits, worms, snails, and leafy plants while wandering on land and in shallow water. The Quiora flavomarginata can live more than 30 years and enjoys hiding in its hard shell when it feels scared. Isn't the Quiora flavomarginata a brave and unique turtle friend?
This is a shrimp. Hey, ocean buddies, tiny but very important sea creature. The shrimp lives in oceans, rivers, and lakes all around the world, from China to the USA. This little animal eats algae, plankton, and tiny plants. A shrimp can live about 1 to 7 years and loves to stay in groups. Did you know the shrimp helps clean the ocean by eating leftovers? That makes the shrimp a super help.
This is a ostrich. Hi, speedy friends. Let's meet the ostrich, the biggest bird in the world that cannot fly but can run very fast. The
ostrich lives in the grasslands and savannas of Africa, in countries like Kenya, South Africa, and Ethiopia. It eats plants, seeds, and sometimes insects while wandering in open fields. The ostrich can live about 40 years and loves running in groups. Isn't the ostrich an amazing and powerful bird of the wild? This is a ladybug. Hello, tiny explorers. Meet the ladybug, a little insect with bright red wings and black spots. The ladybug lives in gardens, fields, and forests all around the world, from Asia to Europe and America. It enjoys eating small insects like aphids that harm plants. A ladybug usually lives about 1 year. These insects love resting on flowers, flying from leaf to leaf, and helping farmers. The ladybug is colorful, helpful, and one of nature's cutest friends. This is a stingray. Hi, ocean friends. Meet the graceful stingray, a flat sea animal with wide fins that look like wings. The stingray lives in warm oceans around the world, near countries like Australia, Mexico, and Thailand. It enjoys eating clams, shrimp, and small fish from the seafloor. A stingray can live about 15 to 25 years. This is a male deer. Hi, forest explorers. Let's meet the male deer, a graceful animal with big antlers on its head. The male deer lives in forests and grasslands in countries like Canada, China, and Germany. It eats grass, leaves, and fruits while wandering through the woods. The male deer can live about 10 to 15 years and enjoys running fast and staying with its herd. Isn't the male deer a beautiful and strong friend of the wild? This is a Antimerius maculatus. Hello, ocean adventurers. Let's meet the Antinarius maculatus, also called the warty fogfish, a funny little fish with spots on its body. The Antinarius maculatus lives in tropical waters near countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, and Australia. It eats shrimp, crabs, and small fish by luring them with a tiny fishing rod on its head. The Antinarius maculatus can live about 3 to 5 years and loves hiding among corals. Isn't the Antinarius maculatus a clever master of disguise? This is a Tyrannosaurus rex. Hi, dino fans. Today, let's meet the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. This dinosaur lived about 68 million years ago in what is now North America, especially the USA and Canada. The Tyrannosaurus rex enjoyed eating large animals, using its strong jaws and sharp teeth. It could grow up to 12 meters long and 4 meters tall. A Tyrannosaurus rex could live around 20 to 30 years. Scientists believe it was one of the most powerful hunters of the dinosaur world. This is a orangutan. Hello, jungle explorers. Today we're meeting the clever orangutan. This great ape lives in the rainforests of Indonesia and Malaysia, especially on the islands of Borneo and Sumatra. The orangutan enjoys eating fruits, leaves, and sometimes insects. With their long arms, they swing easily from tree to tree. An orangutan can live about 30 to 40 years in the wild, and even longer in safe care. The orangutan loves relaxing in nests made of leaves high up in the trees. This is a Therizinosaurus. Hey, dinosaur explorers! Today we'll meet the strange but cool Therizinosaurus. This dinosaur lived about 70 million years ago in what is now Mongolia. The Therizinosaurus had super long claws
almost as long as a child's arm. Even though it looked scary, it mostly ate plants, leaves, and fruits. Scientists believe the Therizinosaurus could live up to 30 years. It liked walking on 2 legs and using its claws to pull down branches. Isn't this dino one of the most unique you've ever seen?